This is my review on the play from the end that says Kiss Sound, but I don't know if it's early, it came out early in that, but I guess the play came out that's when the physical copy came out. This is my review on the play of Phantom of the Opera. So we don't see the Phantom, but we feel the Phantom's whereabouts from the very beginning. We don't see him, and he's in love when he hears the girl. He's in love with this girl called Christine dying, and this other guy is in love with her called Ralph. So he abducts her, posing as her father, posing as her angel of music. And they get kind of romantic. And I guess this was the relationship so I'm assuming this is the relationship she had with her father. Sexual and romantic, I guess. So she passes out for some reason, we don't know why. After she's taken to the Phantom's lair, then she takes off the Phantom's mask, and he snaps at her, and he begs her to give the mask back. So he gets the mask back and puts it back on, and returns her back to the opera house. So Phantom has sent letters to everyone, requests on instructions on what they should do. Let Christine be the main character for all of their plays, basically, and cut Colossus out of the picture for permanently, and they don't listen, so they face the consequences of those because people die. One gets hanged, and so they don't see the Phantom until a whole year later in the play. So this is after Ralph confesses her love to Christine and tells her, let me be your shelter of warmth. Let me guide you from these crazy ideas that you have, you deluded fool. Sounds very romantic. What a prick. I didn't think he is. So he says it all in song. Those things said in song, and he says Phantom says he made you I made you feel free by saying I made your song take so, and he says all in song, and he feels betrayed, so he decides to stop them from getting married and stuff by stealing her heart, and he comes up with this diabolical plan, and he makes the play for Christine as the main leader of the play, and he puts himself in the play, and tells the audience, gives everyone instructions of what to do, and he's going to tell them where he's going to be. But that's a lie, only to discover that he's going to be part of the play and sing for Christine, expressing all of his feelings to her, and she's going. Then she starts singing back with him. So they're starting to form this romantic. We can show the romance, the romance blossoms here, and Ralph is just eating it up. So, and she kind of notices him. You got the friend, she kind of notices him. And then, these guys have the Phantom corner and on the play, side by side, so he can't escape. So he decides to continue singing and say, won't you be with me? One love, one lifetime. Free me from my solitude, as in prison of his head, I guess, or his heart. Say, won't you be with me, one love? Be with you, beside you. Anywhere you're going, let me go too. See, he's expressing his love in song while proposing to her. He has a ring and puts it on her finger and proposes to her and says, Christine, that's all I ask of. And she takes the music, the music stops when she takes the mask on. He says, no, and he freaks out. And he's now being hunted by everyone. And he's singing all, and he's like expressing all of his pain to Christine. And Christine and Ralph get outsmarted by the Phantom by Ralph strangling Christine, and Christine, he has to Christine to lie to him, and Ralph is wondering why you asking her to lie to you, that she loves you, and he's saying it's all having a song, and he says, either way you choose, you cannot win. The Phantom says that either way, no matter which way you choose, you cannot win. So do you end your days with me, or do you send your lover to his grave? He's saying this all about strangling Ralph. And so he said, so she says, beautiful creature of darkness, what kind of life have you known? God give me strength to show you you are not alone. And she kisses him, and it's a real romantic kiss. Holy crap, she actually has feelings for him. And she said, after she said she used to be in love with him, then her tears of love have turned into tears of hate towards him. But she still has feelings for him. So it's like she's kind of she's in love with both men. So when he has it, he lets her go because she pulled him out of the darkness and free him from his solitude, from his prison and from his heart, which is the solitude that he was saying in the song of what's the song called? Point of No Return, which is my favorite song. He's talking about the darkness he holds inside of him. His prison of solitude is the darkness, and she frees him from his solitude of darkness. I can tell he speaks very metaphorically, I guess, and very poetically in song, and so you can pick up bits and pieces of what he's saying. The sad thing is he's only in the play for 3 scenes, and he just is not on there. But you always feel there's a presence lurking around the opera house in the play, so you always feel his presence. Personally, I like the movie more starring Gerard Butler more than this, because I feel like it did a better job at fleshing out the Phantom's character arc and showing the Phantom that he was the main character rather than a supporting character like in the play. Because he's still the main character because he gets the most developed. That's why he's the main character, and the play's called Phantom of the Opera. So, I'm trying to argue those things. And, but you do feel the development of his character arc. You just have to really analyze it closely. If you analyze it close enough, you can really feel the development of his character. That's why I'm reviewing this. So, the play's been like this for years and years, Ms. Cormier. Is it a good play? Yeah, but I'm going to give it 4 stars, not 5. I think it's a little overrated. So that means I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. The reason why, because I feel like they could have done a better job, like in the movie, which was a 10 out of 10 for me, the Gerard Butler movie, which was the perfect job expressing the Phantom's character, letting the Phantom be more expressive by having him have more screen time and doing a better job fleshing out his character, I think, than in the play ever did. I don't know, version play, because I noticed like when you make a play, the only thing that really changes the production, not the story. So yeah, she lives happily ever after with Ralph. And before she starts singing with Ralph, she starts singing to the Phantom. And after she returns the ring back to the Phantom says, "Christine, I love you." After she returns the ring back. And then she starts singing to the Phantom and then starts singing with Ralph the same song. So she was kind of hesitating on going to the Phantom when you look at it close enough. So it's really good. And the Phantom makes his final disappearing act of the play, and he just disappears. You don't know why. Yeah, and he, I guess, fakes his own death. And we get some backstory of the Phantom also. He was a boy in a cage, and he was also an artist. And Madame Jory says he calls him a monster because he was in a cage. I don't know why she called him a monster. She doesn't really explain why she calls him a monster. She just said he was a boy in a cage, and also a man born into darkness, a artist. And that's the much description she gives, yeah. And I wish she gave more description than that. I wish the song went on longer and you got more of a clear picture of what the Phantom's backstory was, like in the movie version with Gerard Butler. Because that's the reason why I think the movie was better with Gerard Butler, because he did a better job fleshing out his backstory than the play ever did. That's all.